What's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you're representing. Family, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already, after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you'll be in the loop going in. Fam, I couldn't help but speak on this. I was just cruising these YouTube streets, minding my own business, enjoying some good content, when I came across this video on Comedy Hype. Big shout out to Comedy Hype and all of the people over there. They're doing a tremendous job keeping comedy at the forefront. So I'm checking it out, and I hear them talking about these fans in Colorado who are calling for Deion Sanders to be fired. Can you believe that? Maybe they didn't get the memo, but wasn't they 1-11 last year? Didn't they only win like one game the entire damn year last year? And they're calling for Deion Sanders to be fired already. And by the way, he still has a winning record. He's won 4 times more games as they won last year without him. Now, granted, they blew a 29-point lead, the biggest lead in Colorado football history. They're still 4 times better than they were just 1 year ago with Deion Sanders. You would think that they would be grateful for anything over 2, anything over 1, anything over 1 win. You would think they would be grateful, but no, that's too much like right. Boy, how quickly they turn on you. It is amazing. Human beings are something else. I mean, will turn on you like, talking about turncoats. Let me read you some of the comments that I saw on social media. They don't embrace any Colorado traditions, talking about Deion Sanders, his staff, and the players. They don't run out behind Ralphie, whoever the hell that is. It's like they don't want anything to do with her. I guess Ralphie is maybe the mascot or something. They don't sing the fight song. I guarantee the players and coaches don't even know it. It's obvious they couldn't care less about CU. Someone else wrote, I get the feeling that's how Prime wants it. It's Prime U, not CU. Real colors are starting to show. Slime, calling Deion Sanders Slime instead of Prime. Slime has been able to cover up who he is until now. Should have lost the C-State game as well. Get used to it. No culture. I beg to differ. I think that Colorado culture is in full tact. I think that racist, bigoted, discriminating culture is in full effect. What it is that y'all are showing y'all true colors. Deion has always shown who he is. And since we're talking about color, that's what this really is about anyway. It is amazing how if a black man stands on something, he's not docile, he takes charge, you can't control him, you can't push him around. You have so many people who get uncomfortable with that. But when you see just thousands of white dudes doing it in football and everything else, you cool with that. You have no complaints. It's something about that black masculinity that spooks the hell out of them. I mean, it's not just that they just fear it, they resent it. Because, and I'm gonna tell you just like this, fam, the reason why some of them resent it so much is because they can't get that picture, the optics of black people being a slave. They still think of black people as slaves, as property, as something to be controlled, told what to do at their discretion. And it messes with their brain. Like, why can't we have slaves? I want a slave. I'll bet you $1 to a donut. If you gave most of them a chance right now, they would own a slave. Right now, today, 2023. That's what they mad about, fam. They're mad about a black man standing on two. Now, here's the deal, fam. Every fan base has these type of fans. Now, I'm not going to say, I'm not going to go as far as saying this applies to all Colorado fans, but we know what type of people live in Denver, Colorado. They playing in Boulder, but we're talking about Denver, Boulder, Denver, period. We know what type of people live in Colorado. All right? And it's safe to say that a whole lot of them are like that. That's right, I said it. Some of them are just smart enough to be grateful. Oh, they still got that in them. But they're smart enough to be grateful. But some of them just can't help themselves. They've been waiting on the opportunity to call Deion out. They call his players thugs. They call them thugs. Why? They ain't committing crimes. I was taken aback when I was hearing them call them thugs. I'm a thug. Okay, so let's look up the definition of thug. So the Oxford dictionary defines thug as a violent, aggressive person, especially one who is a criminal. A member of a group or organization of robbers and assassins. That don't sound nothing like the Colorado football team, the Colorado Buffaloes. I see a bunch of youngsters out there playing football and doing what youngsters do, have fun. What they don't like is that these youngsters are primarily blacks and they're stars and they're getting a lot of attention and they're dominating the highlights and they're dominating the time that is allotted to these colleges and even in professional sports. Colorado is Colorado is the most covered sports team that exists today. It is the center of sports. It's the epicenter of sports. That's what they're mad about. And when they turn on the TV, they would be mad at Deion anyway. They would be mad. They would be hating anyway. But the fact that Deion would tell a reporter, hey, I'm not answering that. You know what it is. Talk to him like that. Talk to him really direct. Like the other coaches do. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not answering that. No. I said, we're not going to talk about that. You know what? The players got some work to do. What do? Yeah, my coaching staff, No, you know what? It's on me. Woo-woo. See, They love to front and act like it's just about being civil and being successful or professional and being courteous, being respectful. That's a lie. It's about this. That's what it's always been about. This. That's what it's about. It's about this. That's, you see, fam, just like when they meet a black person that they stereotyped, and that black person defy all stereotypes. That black person destroy every stereotype that they thought that existed within a black person. They still find a way to categorize you. They still try to put you in some type of category. Well, you're different from the rest of them. You're not like them. You're smart, but maybe they instead of just saying, you know what, I was wrong. I guess they're not all like that. I was wrong. They take that one that they like and put it in a little box and say, okay, you're different, and here's why he's different. But the rest of them, and the trip part about it is that they don't hold themselves to the same standards. When one of theirs do something messed up, they'll say, oh, that was a one-off. That was a lone wolf. That was an isolated situation. It's amazing how that works and how some black people have been brainwashed to feel the same way. Ooh-wee, man, it's a cold game. It's a cold, cold game. Denzel Washington. What was that? Denzel Washington. That line. That what did Denzel say? It was. And what was that DL said in Training Day? You. What did he say? You punk bitch motherfucker, whatever, something like that. He said. I'm talking to the Colorado fans that got a problem with Deion. I'm talking to y'all right now. I'm talking to the Colorado fans that's got a problem with Deion Sanders. You dislaw fool ass bitch made punks. That's what he said. That's what Denzel said. You disloyal bitch made fool ass punks. That's how I feel about it. Going into the comments. I think I got me a troll. I'm gonna let you know right now. We don't care about your opinion. You're a troll. You don't like what's being said on this channel. You get no voice. We don't give a damn about what you think. You got to go. I'm gonna block you. You ain't get no shine over here. You ain't get no action over here. Here we go. Got this sucker. Where this punk at? You dislaw. Boom. Who else wants some? I get rid of them trolls, man, because they don't care nothing about the discussion. They just come over here. They just be trying to come in to cause confusion, trying to be seen. They can't get no attention no other way. Like they're not articulate enough to act civilized. They're not articulate enough to leave a message that that'll be heard just simply because it's a good question or a good statement. So they have to come in and be disrespectful. That's the only way that they feel like they can get some attention. That's why their lives are so hard. That's why people are always going upside their heads. That's why their mama didn't like them, their daddy don't like them. Can't keep a girlfriend, can't keep a boyfriend. Your whole life is just one big negative trap. There will be no such thing happening over here on Willie D Live. You ain't got to agree with me, but you ain't going to come over here and disrespect me on my own channel. You can take that somewhere else. What's up, Vanity? Pisces Queen. Derek Smart, what up? What's up, Miss Jazzy? Man, can y'all believe these damn Colorado fans? Not all of them. I'm talking about the ones who are, with that, talking about firing Deion Sanders. Y'all sound like some damn fools. I bet you ain't never done nothing. You ain't won in nothing in life. If you're talking about firing Deion Sanders, when he took a 1-11 team to a 4-3 record, if they don't win another game, they've already had a better season. And we're just midway through the season. If they don't win another game, he's already done more for them than the coach did for them last year. He's already given them more victories, more shine. First of all, let me get right to it. And look, fam, if the shoe fit, wear it. But let's be real. Nobody was checking for Colorado before Deion Sanders got that. Nobody gave a damn about no Colorado. Let's keep it real. I know some of y'all, you go to Colorado, I got it, that's your school. Hey, man, cool, whatever. But let's keep it a buck, Y'all need to check your other, what do you call them, your classmates and your fans, your co-fans and all that stuff. Y'all need to check them because they brought this heat on y'all. Like, wasn't nobody checking for Colorado. I ain't never in my life cheered for Colorado. No kind of Colorado. Colorado Buffaloes, Colorado Lions, Tigers, the Colorado Rats, the Mice, the Colorado Jumping Jacks, nothing. I don't cheer for no Colorado. Colorado don't get nothing over here till Deion Sanders went over there. This man that single-handedly made the state of Colorado more money than anybody had. This man that put more eyeballs on the city of Boulder, the city of Denver than anybody's ever done before in the history of the city. None of the football teams have been able to do. The Denver Broncos can't do it. The Denver Nuggets ain't never been able to bring that kind of shine to Denver like Deion has. Everything going up since Deion. The property value is going up now that Deion is there. Merch going up. Merch is out the roof. Ticket sales gone up. Ticket sales like 10 times the amount it was at one time. Deion got, man, the school that made, they say the school is projected to make like $270-something million just this year alone, just off the football program. $270-something million. Y'all got nerve to sit back and try to complain? No, what it is, fam, that's that hate. First of all, the black people that's doing it, the self-hate, they don't want to see no black dude win. That's self-hate. And the other people that's doing it, straight up racist, straight up bigots, racist and bigots. It hurts them like hell that a black man has that much power. That's why they're mad. That's why they're mad. If somebody don't like Deion Sanders as a man, as a person, as a human being, it ain't Deion, it's them. You should really study anybody that got something negative to say about Deion Sanders when it comes to his character, when it comes to what he's doing over there at Colorado. Anybody got something bad to say about that, question the source, fam. Simply, I don't give a damn what they say. I don't care how they try to disguise it as a critique. Question them. Question the source. Take a look at the source. And the first thing you should do is say to yourself, well, what the hell are you doing? Who are you inspiring? Who do you motivate? Who are you helping? Who are you helping to grow? What kids call you for advice on life? What's your relationship like with your kids? Do your kids speak positively of you? Do people like you? Do people love you? Do people genuinely love you? Or do they just love the entertainment you provide? They hating on Deion. Look, fam, if they hate on Deion, they'll hate on you. I'm talking to everybody out there who call yourself a positive person, who call yourself a person that's trying to grow and evolve, trying to do the right thing, trying to do right by others and want them to do right by you. If they hate on Deion, they'll hate on you. Now, just because you ain't getting the shine Deion getting don't mean nothing. Get anywhere close to it. Just get a little bitty shine and somebody gonna be hating on you. Just get a little. They're gonna hate. You Colorado fans who got a problem with Deion Sanders, the problem is you. They sitting around talking about how he, it's about him and not, you damn right it's about him. It damn sure ain't about the football team. It's about Deion Sanders. It's about what he brings to the table. Then it's about the football team, because the football team ain't jack without Deion Sanders. You saw what it was like before he got there. The football team wasn't about jack. Nobody checking for no damn Colorado. Who the hell go to Colorado? Nobody. People go to Colorado to go ski. Don't nobody like somebody. When the last time you heard somebody say, I'm moving to Colorado? I'm going to move to Colorado. Nobody give a damn about no Colorado like that. Going out there for Deion Sanders, man. Deion Sanders, they got the price of flights then went up going into Denver. The price of hotels then went up. Everything going up. Deion, it's that prime effect. That's what they don't like. They mad, they're jealous. It's that same jealousy that made them go out there and slaughter people in Rosewood, slaughter people in Tulsa, Oklahoma, Black people who were bosses, who were self-sufficient and independent, running their own hotels, own medical centers, hospitals, their own police departments, their own churches and what am I trying to say? A grocery store, everything you can think of, everything that Black people needed was in Rosewood. They had everything to be self-sufficient and independent. And them jealous bastards went and killed everybody and burned the town down. And if they could do it right now, they'll go out there and do the same thing with Deion right now. That's what it's about. It's that jealousy. It's that deep-seated jealousy where they don't want to see a black man be self-sufficient and independent. Now, they'll lie and say that's what they want. Why don't you do for self? Why don't you do it yourself? Yeah, when you do it yourself, we know how that go, right? They hating. I'm going to say it again for the ones in the back who missed it. I'm talking specifically, not all, but if the shoe fit, wear it. I'm talking to you Colorado fans that's talking about Deion Sanders should be fired. I want you to listen to me and you listen to me good. You disloyal, fool-ass, bitch-made punks. Shut up. Shut your trap. Deion, the best thing going in Colorado. You should be grateful. I even seen some of the people in the media hating asses. Sports analysts, so-called sports analysts, females too, and black, from Denver. Well, not from Denver, from Colorado. Hating, talking about Colorado need to humble themselves. You know, the Colorado Buffaloes, they need to humble themselves. You ain't asked Alabama to humble themselves. You ain't asked Nick Saban to humble himself. Speaking of Nick Saban, there's so-called fans, Alabama fans, who have called for Nick Saban to be fired. So that just goes to show you how off their rocker some of these people are. When the general consensus is that Nick Saban is the greatest college coach of all time. That's a general consensus. Shirley Barnes, what's up, Shirley? Over here hating on Deion. Man, y'all better get on up out of here with that. Clarence Banks Jr. What's up, Clarence Banks Jr.? Yeah. Look how long Johnny Manziel went around the league stunned. Flashing money and everything. They ain't said nothing. Nothing. He need to humble. Never called him a thug one time. Never said he needed to humble himself. And what's that other boy, Baker Mayfield? They ain't said nothing about him humbling himself. And even the Colorado Buffaloes kicker. Remember when the kicker kicked the winning field goal a couple of games ago? And he went out and did his dance on the field? Not one so-called sports analyst said he need to humble himself. You know, he wasn't black, of course, right? But let him would have been black, and you know what they would have said. Oh, look, they got a thug kicker. You know, hey man, you just scored the winning touch. You just scored the winning field goal. You don't have to rub it in. Show some class. They ain't do none of that. They were like, oh yeah, he cool. He got swag. Woo. You know what it is, fam? They hate us because they ain't us. That's right. I said it. That's the truth. That's the truth. Yeah. Humble to them is bowing down. Humble to them is not being seen. Humble to them is being seen but not heard. Humble to them is being docile, being soft, like Fairy Cruz. Y'all know Fairy Cruz. Oh, I'm my bad. Terry Crews. Yeah, Terry Crews. You know, that's humble. Especially if you're a big old black dude, if you big, the more of a fairy you are, the more they'll like you. But if you're a big old black dude and you stand on something, you know, I ain't saying going around acting tough. I'm just saying, say what you mean and mean what you say. And nobody run you. You come off like a dude that ain't really to be messed with. They don't like that. But if you put on a dress, they give you some money, put some money in your pocket. Or in the case of Terry Crews and Charles Barkley, they'll put some money in your purse. Yeah, that's right. I seen both of them with purses. Yeah, that's right. Pick a side. Pick a side. Pick a side. Buckhorse DC, what up? Richard Harper, what it do? Loving Me 111, what up? Anna Martinez, what it do? Queen Jet Black, I see you. That's right. Prime ain't the yes the boss type. That's what they mad about. Prime ain't the yes the boss type. And let me tell you about those yes the boss types. They don't respect them. Or they keep them around, but they don't respect them. Those yes the boss types be catching hell. Y'all don't see it, but it's a whole lot of stuff that go on behind closed doors that a solid man that stand on principle, that stand on something wouldn't take. But those yes bosses, when they go out in the front of everybody, it look like they happy, everything great. But behind closed doors, they catch hell. Because that's what you do to suckers. That's what you do to simps and docile dudes. Them little crooked plain dudes. That's what you do to them. You step over them. You disrespect them. You crack your N-word jokes in front of them. You lie to them. You tell them you're going to do something. You don't keep your promise, and they don't hold you accountable because they're just happy to have a job. Deion Sanders knows his worth, and he doing what he want to do. He playing the game like he want to play the game. He said, this is my program. It ain't going to change. You can get with it or get on. Now, listen to what I said. I said he knows his worth. But you got to get in. So he got as much as he could up front. Remember, when he got his deal, Colorado didn't even have the money in the bank. They had to raise the money, but they got it. They said they would get it, and they got it. Now, he got the numbers back now. He didn't have them numbers before. All he had was the numbers what he did in the past with other people. But he came in. Now he got numbers. He got D1 numbers. And he got the numbers from the ticket sales, from at the box office. He got the numbers for the merch. He got the television numbers. He got the streaming numbers. He got the numbers even from the visitors teams. When they go play, they see the improvement. It's the Deion effect. Oh, he should absolutely negotiate in the middle of that contract. I would go like right now. By the end of the season, by the end of the season, oh yeah, I tell him to tear that contract up. We need yeah, I got it, but man, this far exceeded what any of us thought was going to happen. Because otherwise, I let it be known that whoever come in here that is going to give me that, at least I want 50 million minimum. Whoever gonna give it to me, 50 million a year. Whoever gonna give it to me, that's who I'm going with. Think about it, fam. He made him 278 million. If they gave him 50 million, they still got 228 million to play with. That's a pretty good, damn good deal. Give me 50 million a year. I want at least 50 million a year. 50 million and some incentives. Because I do believe he can get to 100. People are going to watch Colorado and they're going to sell out. They're going to continue to do well for at least another 3 to 5 years. I'll make them write me a check, man. I'll make them come on with that paper. Come on with it. Fair exchange ain't robbery. Otherwise, that little old 29 million, I think he gave him 29 million for 5 years. That 29 million can be bought out by somebody else. Another college can come along and buy that 29 million out. And here we go. Yeah, give him that 29 million, give me my 50 million a year, and hell, I'm gonna make it $300 million. Rusty Wells, what up? Metaphysics says he gone as soon as his kids leave. They got 1 year left of eligibility. I think the only way he'll leave is that he get more money. And I'm talking about a lot more money. And if he get a chance to coach his kids. Yeah, that would be very attractive to be able to coach your kid in the pros. Ooh, man. But I don't know how that would work though, the pros, because Deion's strength is motivating young people, motivating the kids. I don't know how that would work if he was out there with, grown men that have been in the league 4 or 5 years, who already, got businesses and children, families. A lot of these dudes are already in the middle of life and already think they got it figured out. A lot of them ain't gonna listen to what Deion got to say. But them youngsters, they trying to become a man. And Deion is the perfect mentor for that type of situation. So we'll see how that go. Free my grandma, what up? $2009 says, K Dizzle said, no real fans are hating, just these fake ass Deion haters. Yeah. Yeah, if somebody riding who riding against Deion, you got to really question what kind of person would be riding against him. I wouldn't want nothing to do with a person like that. I make sure I steer clear away from him, because that's the kind of person that's bad luck. Bad luck. Ain't nothing good gonna come from hanging around him, being around him. Just bad luck, bad energy. A train wreck waiting to happen. Crash dummy. All right, fam, that's my time. I'm gonna read a few more of you guys' comments, and then I'm gonna shut it down. Tracy Johnson, what's up? What's up, Sonic Boom? Chris Smith. Charmaine, what up? Well, we got another one. We got another troll. Let's get him then. What's that troll? Let's try to find it. Let me see what this sucker's saying. We block trolls around here, fam. You get no life. We snuff the life out of you. We gonna snuff the life out of you. Looking for the troll. I don't say trolls' names either, fam. I don't say their names at all. I don't give them no action. Penny Pickle, what up? Penny Pickle say they're not humble. They ain't humble when they're denying us rights in this country. Same ish they did with WNBA and Angel Reese. Raphael asked me, was I satisfied with Deion, how they lost? Hell no, I'm not satisfied with how they lost. Man, I don't blow no 29-point football leads. I don't do that. I don't believe in blowing leads. I don't do that. I believe in destroying my opponent. I believe in crushing them. When I get them down, I believe in stomping the life out of them. I want all hope to be gone. I want to destroy their spirit. I want to win big every time. I want to win by as much as I can win by. I want the game to be decisive. I want the competition to be decisive. Take it out of the judge's hands. If I blow these fools out, when we come down the stretch and they make a bad call, it don't cost me the game because I'm so far up that ain't nothing they can do to get back in the game. So a few blown calls or a few missed balls ain't gonna hurt us because I'm so far up, it's mathematically impossible to come back. So I was absolutely not with that how they played, that second half. It's about as worse as I've ever seen. But hey, it's better to get blown out like that now and blow a 29-point lead, not get blown out, but blow a 29-point lead and lose now rather than if it's going to happen. It's horrible that it happened, but if it's going to happen, it's better that it happened now than happen in a championship game. Imagine going to sleep with a 29-point lead and it's, you're playing a championship game or a bowl game. Yeah, get it on out of the way. This is something they're going to have to remember. They're going to remember for a long time. When they're on their deathbed, they're going to remember that. They're never going to forget that. You let a team come back from you in football with a 29-point lead? No, man, you'll never forget that. Latario Bolden, what up? All right, fam. So I saw somebody was saying block this certain person or whatever, and no, they wasn't. They didn't. That didn't warrant a block. They said one thing that was slick, but I see other comments, and it's just somebody every now and then somebody says something crazy, but that wasn't disrespectful enough to block them. Appreciate you, Blue Dolphin. Sabrina Michelle, what up? Black James, thumbs up. Insane Mob, Judy's son. Judy's son, how you misspell Willie D, man? How do you misspell Willie when my name is on the channel? Like, yeah, how do you misspell that? For all of you who don't know, you spell Willie with a Y only if it's a white guy. I've never seen a black guy named Willie and it was spelled with a Y. Only white guys. You must stop doing that. You are spelling Willie like a white man in America. Do not do that. Shava Sarah. What's up, Shava? Jonathan Smith says they were just offering him a lifetime contract just 3 weeks ago. Yeah, I think that was I think that was the fans who may have been some, I don't know, fam. It could have been. Yeah, you're right. Could have been some of the same ones. Sonic Boom says, no way this man is signing an extension. Hey, man, fair exchange ain't robbery. Colorado would have to be a fool. They would have to be some fools. If Deion came back to the table with them and said, hey, y'all, you know, I appreciate what we have here, whatever, but come on now. You know, right is right. I know, we have a contract here, but we need to rip this contract up, and I need some more of that money. I'm gonna need some more of that money, man, because this ain't nowhere near fair. This is worse than a record contract. Y'all gonna make $278 million, and y'all gonna give me $5 million, and I'm the reason why. Like, because Deion pretty much could have came to Colorado with any kind of football team. People following Colorado not for the players, but because of Deion Sanders. Now, those players, once they get there, now they can make a name for themselves and have people looking, checking for them. But it is Deion, it's the Deion factor that's got people watching. It's the Deion factor that has me watching every single, I've watched 7 college football games this year alone. That's more college football games than I've watched in the last 10 years altogether. That's the Deion effect. And I damn sure would not be watching Colorado. If I was watching a team, a college team, it would never be Colorado. Only watching because of Deion. And there's millions more just like me that's watching because of Deion. Y'all better be thankful. Better learn that little word called gratitude. But I know that ain't gonna happen because that's too much like right. Until next time, family, no more talk.